New tonight, a settlement with the National Association of Realtors could change the way you buy or sell a home and possibly save you some money. The settlement connected to a conspiracy to artificially inflate prices by maintaining a 6% commission for brokers. The settlement removes that. Let's say that you're looking to buy an $840,000 home, the average price in King County, according to Redfin. You could be paying about $50,000 in brokerage fees. In Snohomish County, where the average home is about $710,000, those fees would be about $42,000. And in Pierce County, you're paying about $32,000 for a $544,000 home. This settlement means those fees could be going down. Joining us live with what this means if you are buying or selling a home is Adriano Tori from Rexmont Real Estate. Thanks for joining us, Adriano.
Thanks for having me.
So, first of all, explain what this settlement means. What does it change?
So, under the terms of the settlement, the buyer's agent commission can't be part of the listing anymore. So, in other words, the home price is the home price without factoring the buyer's agent compensation. So proponents of this, say that this will reduce the price of properties because of that 2.5% or 3% commission. And though, they will add their commission into a retainer contract with the buyer they work with.
Does it mean that we could see a drop in home prices at all?
Not necessarily. After all, if sellers are able to make a certain profit out of the sale of their home yesterday, they won't necessarily be motivated to reduce that price just because they are no longer paying a buyer's agent compensation. Mm-hmm. In fact, they'll be tempted to pocket that extra money themselves.
Mm-hmm. What about a first-time home buyer or somebody who's selling a home? Will they save any money, and how will they save that money?
That's a great question. So basically, when it comes to first-time home buyers, there are certain things that first-time home buyers need to keep in mind. That is, they'll need to set aside funds for their own title fees, the escrow fees, possibly. There may be an appraisal fee as well. And so generally, a buyer requires somewhere between 1% to 2%, to contribute towards the closing cost of their purchase. Sometimes that amount is requested out of the contract to be paid by the seller. But now, as a buyer agent might be part of that process, that buyer agent might also will want to participate on that commission structure or closing cost structure that will basically, give them the ability to get compensated through the support that they do through their own client.
What about real estate agents and brokers? Do they lose money in this deal?
It's likely that competition will cause agents to, the agent's fees to decrease, right? And so where the buyer's agent was previously getting like that 2.5% or 3%, that is advertised on a listing, now they might only get 1% or 1.5%. So on the surface, that's good for buyers. However, most real estate agents don't make a huge profit. So if you cut their income, they might likely not be in the business for too long. And it's likely that many agents now, as we see these changes happening currently in the industry, will just exit the field and resulting in a lower supply of agents, which could cost, the commissions for those who stay to basically remain stable or even increase.
We'll have to wait and see how this all shakes out. Adriano Tori, so appreciate you being with us tonight. Thank you.
Awesome. Great. Thanks for having me.